Hi, thank you for taking the time to check out this video. This is the cement pad that we had done 5 years ago, and it's for our dogs. We have a kennel on it that is movable. Obviously, when we get this work done, we're going to go ahead and take apart everything and make sure it's moved so that you can get to it to do the work that you need. Problem we're having is that there's a few spots where the cement has started to lift, and I contacted the original installer, and he just shrugged his shoulders. I've been told that the installer had too much water, I guess, near the top. There's a pretty good shot right there, and actually this spot here and this spot here are new. These spots weren't here last year. This spring, when I got everything all cleaned up, I came out here and started to move it around, and it started to come apart. So I've cleaned it really good with a 3000 psi pressure washer to get as much of the loose stuff off that I could. And like I said, now it's pretty good now. Obviously, it has to be roughed up more. That was last year. This area over here never gets sun, and we always have a mold problem with it. And as you can see, it's slightly stained a little bit, but I really pressure wash this area a lot, and it's never come apart like this. And this doesn't get pressure washed hardly at all because the dogs don't use it. When the dogs come out here, they come out this door and they go directly into the area. So over here, this was the area that went first. I probably would say in the first 6 months. They installed it in July or August on a hot summer day, and this was probably, I think, that next spring. So 6-8 months later, we come out and started to clean it up, and this area had started to go. It's pretty much stabilized now, I think. I had somebody say, well, it's because of the feces in the urine. Well, the area that the dogs defecate and urinate frequently is over here. And this area also gets a tremendous amount of heavy power washing, scrubbing, and so on. In fact, one of the dogs just urinated a few minutes ago over there, and before I got a chance to get out here and clean it up again. But this area is their frequent area, and this area doesn't have any pitting or anything. It's in really good shape. This spring, we did experience our first crack. It's not a major crack, but you can see that there is a crack right here, and it extends over to that joint. So it's from right there over to that area there. That was our first one. This area over here also has a lot of pitting, but it didn't really ever, I guess it kind of flaked a little here, and then it just kind of stopped flaking. Again, it kind of stabilized. Another area over here, but again, it's kind of stopped. We have another, I believe there's another minor crack right here. You can kind of see it. That crack is so minute that I'm hoping that when it gets sealed and we fix this, that this goes away. I understand that the ground shifts. I get all that. As you can see, more flaking, but this was the first year, and then it stabilized really well, and it hasn't flaked since. I can come in here with a power washer, and yeah, I mean, if I really beat down on it, I'm sure I could get it to flake some more, but we're pretty good about keeping things cleaned up for the dogs so that they have a comfortable area to relax and lounge and play in. There is an area underneath the eave that has never been exposed to anything, as far as no traffic. It still has the original sealer and original finish on it. And, you know, I've got to get in there and clean it up a little bit. Obviously, whoever we hire to do this, me and my guys will go ahead and remove all of the kennel, as well as the covers and everything. We'll make this a bare space so that it's ready to go. And I'll pressure wash it again at 3,000 psi and scrub it real good and do what I can to get the surface prepped as much as possible. I do know that time is money, and I understand completely. So I just want it done right. I have no problem with recoating it every year or every 2 years or whatever you recommend. Gal on the phone was very, very helpful, and she told me just to go ahead and get you some pictures, so I thought a video would be better. So I look forward to hearing from you. I do believe the pad is 20 by 30. It may be 25 by 30, but by looking at it, I believe it's 20 by 30. Could be 25 by 30. I'll have to measure it again. Either way, I do look forward to hearing from you soon, so we can move forward with this, because if I don't get it done, I want to put it back together and get the pen covers put on. Thank you for your time.